It's a somber night of the passing of our dear friend Gene Kurtz, my favorite Lone Star by far, and had emails, texts, and Facebook messages all over the world from. I mean, it's been a day of nothing but messages, and to relay how much everybody loved Gene Kurtz from all over Scandinavia, not all of Scandinavia, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, of course Norway, and all over Europe, in the UK and Ireland. Holland sent a lot of them, that's right, a lot of Holland. And what Gene did like to go to Holland, as he says, he enjoyed coffee. Houses. In France, he came to be known as Cognac Kurtz. And I don't like cognac myself, but I'm going to drink one. That's what we got over there for Gene Kurtz. A toast to a wonderful man who gave us so much. Gene Kurtz. And this is his song, and I don't do it well, but I'm just doing it because of Gene. Tell you a story. Every man, if you want to love, you got to start real soon. If you love you tonight, if you just feel right, you got to make it feel. You got to make it feel good. Tell her that you love her like you know you should. I know he's laughing his ass off. There's so many things I can tell you about Gene. He was known as the Admiral as well. As a matter of fact, he signed all my birthday cards, Admiral Kurtz. He got the nickname, we were in the van traveling. When it came time for his turn to drive, the van turned into a vessel of sort. Felt like it was just all over the place, man. It felt like a ship, and he was a good driver, but he was, well, I'm lying. He wasn't a good driver. No. Well, he never got any accidents that I know. Did he? Yep. So that's more than I can say. I've gotten a few. But he, yeah, he was a good driver as far as that goes. But a passenger is not. You know, you felt like you were on, a Nina Pinta or Santa Maria when he was coming across the ocean. Hey, way down, Texas way. Texas way. I ain't like nowhere else. And if you're lucky, you're gonna find yourself way down, way down, way down, 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 down. remember when we wrote it, actually started it on stage. We were playing Bordeaux's, and there was some pretty women dancing in front of us. We noticed they only dance to the songs with that type of beat. So we wrote that song on the stage that night, and Gene came over the next day, because I'm not good at remembering what I said, and believe it or not, he had a really good memory, and so he'd come over and told me what he thought I said, and then he added to it, and that's how we wrote that song. And I wanted to try to make tonight where I did a lot of puns, but he was so quick with the pun. If you knew Gene, he had a good example. I went to see him about 5 days before he passed. He was maybe a week, and I asked him, I said, "What room you in?" He says, "I'm in 1A." I said, "1A?" He says, "What? Don't they know who you are?" Oh no, he said, "I'm in 2B." I said, "What? Don't they know who you are? Why ain't you in 1A?" He said, "Well, I don't know. I told him 2B or not 2B." That's Gene Kurtz, man. Classic Gene. I mean, I thought of another. Gene is the last time I had to do a precision tune commercial, and they were doing. I don't know if anybody's ever seen these commercials. I think they only aired on the East Coast, but we filmed it right there on William Cannon, and they wanted me back when I decided to quit dyeing my hair, but they said they wanted me to dye my hair but keep the gray on the sides. So I dyed my hair mostly on top, it was black, and actually afterwards, after I did the shooting, I went ahead and dyed it the rest of the way. And Gene, in his Gene-like manner, goes, "Oh man, I can't believe it." I'm like, "What? It's my hair." This big smile, I'm thinking, well, Gene's impressed. He always had that great head of hair. I said, "All right." He said, "Yeah, you look $25 younger." Now I'm going to do a song that I would never have been able to do if it wasn't for Gene, because it's got a thing called chords in it. And I don't know how to read music at all, and especially when it comes to the hard songs, I would have just not done it. But I like this one song, and Gene said, "I'll get you the chart on it." And that started something for 7 years called the Gene Charts. The Gene Charts kept coming and coming, and I actually learned some stuff, and you got some Gene Charts in there, that's right. Yes, Elvis. You got a Gene, that's right, that's a Gene chart. So here's a song I learned from a Gene chart. Gene chart, not a chart. That's a different story. Love like a string from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm alone in the night when I can hold all the love I memorized. I kissed the name that you signed, and From you. Thank you very much. Courtesy of Gene Kurtz. As I was playing this song, I realized he told me, he goes, I have no idea what the name of that chord is, but he taught it to me. So I call it the Gene chord. I never would have known it. Gene Kurtz is probably the king of the Lone Stars. He is our favorite Lone Star ever. Gene Kurtz. You buy that? Let's drink to that. Every toast has been to Gene Kurtz, and this one will be too. Gene Kurtz, my favorite Lone Star. He made it a wonderful world.